Hello guys, first tutorial video here. We're gonna make a slot machine. Start up by digging out a 7-block hole that goes 7 blocks long. And then fill it out with some default blocks. You're then gonna need to place 3-block long pillars next to each other, separated by 1 block each. Now you're gonna need to make this little pillar thing beside each and every pillar. Alright, now that you've done that, you're gonna go ahead and delete the 2 blocks under each pillar, except for the top one. You are then gonna want to place image signs on every side of the blocks. You can also use the image blocks if you want for this. For the image blocks, you can use these IDs for them, but you can also use whatever ID you want if you'd like. Now, once you've done all that, you're gonna want to place motors on each pillar, the little gap filling there. And then after that, you delete the blocks in this order, so the blocks with the little image signs start to spin. Don't forget to put the motor speed to 0.5, so people can't really time the slot machines. Then you need to delete the blocks under each pillar, making a little hole there. And then you can go ahead and place pistons, filling in those gaps. And then you place another 7-block long line thing made up of default blocks. And then place signs on the side of each this line thing. This is where I usually put the rules of the game. And then you place 3 buttons in the middle of the table. And then you can go ahead and put some wires onto the pistons. The buttons should be wired to the pistons according to their position. The reason I do this is so the customers think they have freedom of choice in the slots when you really don't. You're then going to want to dig out the path for the carpet you're going to use for the line later on. Then you can go ahead and resize a big block, around 15 tiny blocks long. And if you want, you can add fences to the side to make it, at least a bit more authentic. Once you've done all this, you should be done, and everything should work perfectly.